We are live. Welcome to our live Firestarter Friday call for today, January 30th, 2026. Already 1 month into the year and still rocking. A huge week this week. Numbers are just cranking. We've already had more signups today than we did all of last Friday,
Oh my
and
gosh.
things are not slowing down. You guys are on fire. Product orders are up. Affiliate signups are up, memberships are up, and things are continuing to rock. Once people see it, they can't unsee it, and more people are not able to unsee it, are seeing it.
That's right.
So big things happening. Nodder is has to go here early, so I'm going to bring him on quick, and then Dr. Ryan is going to be a little bit late to the call, so we'll bring him on when he comes. But lots of exciting things going on. Got a few announcements for you today. A little bit of training, a lot of excitement but you guys are on fire. So
That's right.
let's go. Nodder, good morning.
Hey, good morning, sir. How are you today?
Awesome, man. How are you? Looking
I'm
spiffy.
Thank you, sir. Hey, man. Yeah, we're at the airport, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go to Texas for our little daughter's competition. And I just had to be on this Zoom. Just say hi to all of you. Say thank you to over 2 million pioneers, people that just cannot wait to go out there, getting healthy, staying healthy, being trained by Lisa and Ryan, and sharing the love of LiveGood with everyone that they know before they inevitably find out and get involved with LiveGood on the business front or for sure on the product front and services front down the road. So, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, right before I left for the airport this morning, I did another check. Over 63% of the people in the USA, there's 350 million people in USA, over 60% of them, that's over 200 million people, are taking supplementation, some kind of a supplementation. But now, as we're opening up people's eyes, as we're exposing this industry that's somewhat broken. I mean, you got companies out there that not only they don't tell you what they put in the products because it's a proprietary whatever, but now some of them are being busted for putting junk in there. So yes, people, 60% of the people, 200 million people in USA alone, another 4 or 5 billion people worldwide are taking some kind of a supplementation. But guess what? Now, because of LiveGood, because of this guy, Ben Galinsky, coming out of retirement, network marketing retirement, because of Lisa and Ryan bringing the products that they used to make, they still make for their beautiful family. And now, because of Ben and 2.1 million pioneers, they can bring these products made by the highest quality at the lowest price with full transparency to the masses. That's why I believe those 60% of the people in USA that are probably spending $300 a month, $200 a month to get a whole bunch of literally garbage. Yeah, I said it. Now they can spend half of that money, get twice the products, and that's how people start sharing. So today, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about recognizing how thankful we are for you. And like Ben said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben and I have been doing this combined for 50 years. 50 years. I have never, ever, ever seen a January this quiet. Why? Because 2.2 million proud pioneers, while they're holding their chin up, are sharing the love of Live Good, are telling their friends about it. You're going to hear today about hundreds and hundreds of people last week alone, some of them last night, that they joined Live Good while they're waiting for their products to arrive, which is their first testimony. It's the first reason they are excited to reach out to their friends. Because let me give you a quick example. I got to stop boarding, but let me give you a quick example. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack has about a $500 value. We bring it to you all, our family member, our pioneers, for less than $4 a day. And we give you 100% money back guarantee, 90 days, empty bottle. Even we don't ask any questions, but guess what? Nobody's returning them. How do we do that? We do not commission the products. We commission the membership. And by doing so, that's why people are so proud. A, they see what the products are doing for themselves, and B, they want to bless their friends. But why is it, I wonder, that while people are waiting for their products, Ben, they start telling their friends? Why? I'll tell you why. Because finally, as the old network marketing industry used to tell people, hey, if you go to a movie and if you like it, do you refer friends? Does a movie pay you? No. If you go to a restaurant, if you like the restaurant, if you refer your friend, does the restaurant pay you? No. Well, guess what? I don't want the restaurant paying me if I send my friend to a restaurant because they're going to end up charging them 5 times the price just so I can get paid and whoever referred me going to get paid. See, those days are over. And when people truly recognize that, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, listen very carefully, please. So many people that looked at the old network marketing, that's done now. It's gone now, thanks to 2.1 million people, Lisa, Ryan, and Ben. So many people out there are looking for a good opportunity but they wouldn't do the old MLM. That's why you see Uber, DoorDash, all these side hustles are growing. But now, because of our transparency, because of our honesty, because of our purity, because of us just being so honest with you, bringing the highest quality products at the lowest price with amazing training, that's why you're going to see millions and millions of people who wouldn't do the old MLM so somebody can get a pink Cadillac or somebody can go on a fancy schmancy trip at a cost of a single mother paying $55 for a CBD oil. See, those days, people didn't want to join those opportunities. But with LiveGood, everybody's getting excited. Why? They can finally get the highest quality products. They're already 60% of the people are already buying garbage. You have the ability to bring them to LiveGood, giving the highest quality products at the lowest price. That's LiveGood. And I personally want to thank all of you. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Remember, it took Amazon 2 years and probably a couple of $100 million of investors' money to bring their first 1 million Prime members. Now they have 220 million Prime members. It took LiveGood, thanks to you all, proud, happy, excited pioneers, members. It took LiveGood less than, 13 months for us to get our first million. Why? Because people are proud. And when people are proud, they genuinely go out there and share with their beloved. They don't need attraction marketing. They don't need overcome objections. They don't need funnels. They don't need guaranteed pre-enrollees. Why? Because old companies needed that because people were too ashamed to tell their friends to pay $65 for a CBD oil when the same company is bragging on their compensation plan page how they pay out 80%, which that's another thing that I want to talk about. That's LiveGood. You are part of the future of commerce, just like Amazon started with books, and now Amazon has almost everything. We have the highest quality nutritional product made by the best ingredients, full transparency, our pet line, we got household products coming, we got food coming. It just is just the tip of the iceberg. And guess what? Nobody loses anything. One time $40 to be a part of the business, and 33 cents a day, that's not really a cost. Because guess what? Ben is going to share with you, and this is going to show you how amazing our diamond pool, our co-owner pool is going to be. Average order is 6 products. Why? Because people can buy 6 products from us for under $4 a day when other companies, their budget, their monthly budget, let's say is $4 or $5 a day, would give them 1 product in those other companies. That's LiveGood. Highest quality products, lowest price, full transparency. Ben, brother, I want to thank you, bro, for coming back to the world of network marketing. Lisa and Ryan, you two are just amazing. You create these amazing products for your beloved. And now, because of this guy coming back, 2.1 million pioneers, we're blessing the world. Thank you all. We'll see you at the top. Thank you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. Hey, real quick, Nader, how many
Sure.
people did you say currently are taking supplements?
61% of the people in USA are taking supplements. That's 200 million people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot
So
of people.
200 million. And Nader, you said 60% of them are taking dirty supplements. I
Yeah,
think it's more like 97% of
yeah.
supplements are dirty. I mean, 99% of companies don't show you the certificates of analysis, don't show you any third-party testing, no toxicity tests, no heavy metals tests, no glyphosate tests, none of that. And they don't even tell you what's in the product. They just list a bunch of ingredients. And 97% of products are not USDA certified organic. So that's a very generous 60%, Nader. I would definitely say it's a lot closer to 97% of products out there are not healthy, not safe, and at the same time, way overpriced, which is a huge part of it as well. And we're definitely fixing it. But you said a lot of awesome stuff that I just kind of want to comment on and reiterate. And one of the things is that the network marketing industry is dead, and I agree with that. I mean, it used to be, man, just a few years ago, like every week I'd be seeing 10 different opportunities popping up on my Facebook feed and just
Yep.
emails and contacts and all this stuff. Now, I mean, it's dead. It's like maybe 1 or 2 a year the last year or two. So it's people are seeing it. They're getting it. We're waking them up. We're exposing what's been broken about this industry for so long. And, like Nader said, 1 million members our first 13 months. It took Amazon over 2 years. Now we're over 2 million members. But let me just kind of elaborate on that a little bit, because 13 months to get 1 million members. And the first month, we only put in 2,000 people. The second month, I just wrote these down as Nader said it. The second month, we put in 15,000 people. That's not on track, 2,000 and 15,000. That's huge growth and huge momentum. But you're not getting to 1 million members putting in 15,000 people a month. Most companies out there dream of having 1 month in their history of putting in 15,000 people in a month.
Yep.
Right now, I mean, that's 500 people a day. I mean, and that's a normal month for us now. But February, so December was 2,000, then 15,000, 43,000 in February. March was 70,000, and then boom, the next 6 months straight, we put in over 100,000 members a month to get to 1 million that 13th month. But if you take out that first month, that second month, we really, from the point that we put in 100,000, we probably put in 1 million people in 8 months, if that makes sense. From April, through December of 2023, that was probably 1 million people right there. So that's major growth, guys. 100,000 people in a month. Most companies never see 100,000 people in their lifetime. They could last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years and never get to 100,000 paid members, signups, whatever, affiliates, members, customers, whatever you want to call it, in their organization. And we were doing that, monthly. And I think, we're coming back. Obviously, the affiliate side has slowed down. The product side continues to roll, and we're still putting in 15,000 people a month consistently every single month. And now it's, again, we talk about this wave of momentum. And the wave got really, really big, got a little, I don't even want to say smaller, a little less big. We'll put it that way. And now it's getting big again. And there's more momentum behind it now, because it's not just network marketing feeding it and this whole affiliate program feeding it. It's literally everybody in the supplement space recognizing that, oh my gosh, my supplements are not healthy. They're overpriced. I don't know what's in them. They're not clean. They're not showing me the third-party documentation. LiveGood is doing all the right stuff. I'm buying from it here. Plus, they taste better. They have better stuff. They've got the whole complete package and more continuing to be added. Dr. Ryan's going to talk about the overnight oats, the meal replacement that we're launching. I'm super excited about those. Lots of other stuff. If you guys haven't tried our NAD Plus strips yet, guys, these are amazing. And it is crazy how much I recognize just the focus, the concentration, the physical power and endurance that I have by taking it. Just awesome, awesome stuff. So Nodder, thank you so much. Safe travels. Have an awesome day. Tell the fam I said what up. Go Jay Lynn in the competition. And we'll see you later. All right.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So another huge week, guys. You guys are absolutely on fire. LiveGood continues to be really I believe, the gold standard in both the supplement space and the network marketing industry. This is for the first time ever. People don't get hurt. And like Nodder said, with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee that nobody ever takes advantage of, there's literally no risk at all. So for the first time ever, nobody loses in LiveGood. People are getting healthy, staying healthy, doing it in an affordable way, generating some income in the most powerful compensation plan ever seen in the history of the network marketing industry, with the most duplicatable program ever seen, with over 30% of our affiliates in profit compared to like 2% in most companies out there. So really, I could talk numbers all day, but the facts are the facts. The proof is in the pudding, whatever you want to call it. It is out there, and we're really leading by example, doing it right, changing the world. And it's all thanks to you guys not being able to unsee it. So congratulations for being part of LiveGood. Congratulations for being part of it so early, because really the next few years are where the real growth and momentum come in. We've already exposed the network marketing industry. We've already recruited a lot of people in the network marketing industry, but I'll tell you what, 2 million people out of 180 million people in the network marketing industry, that's a tiny number. That's just over 1%. We have just over 1% of people in the network marketing industry in LiveGood, buying their products from LiveGood, which means 99% of the people in the network marketing industry are not in LiveGood yet. That's a huge opportunity alone. And that doesn't even count the 99.9% of people outside of the network marketing industry who need nutritional supplements, who want value, who want affordability, who want transparency, and need to get their supplements from somewhere. And once they learn highest quality, lowest price, full transparency, they can't unsee it. And that's when, LiveGood really gets to that 10 million, 20 million, 50 million members in the next few years. And really, the coolest thing is this, because usually, and I'll tell you that, I'll just give you some examples. Usually, when a company launches and has success, there's copycats, right? We haven't had any, which is crazy. Just there haven't been a lot of companies even launching in the network marketing space in the last few years, but one, kind of common theme I see is like savings programs. One launches, another launches, another launches. People recognize value and they want to give people something where they're going to save money. But here, like everybody sees you're going to sell supplements. If you're going to try to sell them for ridiculous prices, if you're not going to tell people what's in them, you're not going to show them those third-party tests, and you see your volume go down and you see what's working over here and you don't take advantage of it, that really shows you're doing something wrong and you know how to do it right, but you choose not to for whatever reason. And most of the time, the reason is companies don't know how to operate on $3 or $4 margins. They don't know how to make their company profitable. Or maybe they don't think there is any money in it. And there's some validity to that. We're not crushing it by any means, but we're a very profitable, very successful, very healthy, debt-free company. We pay out our commissions on time every time. We've got millions and millions of dollars worth of inventory in our 3 warehouses here in Jupiter, Florida. We've got millions of dollars in the bank to make sure that we can buy more inventory, make sure we can pay out those yearly commissions that we have to hold. And, companies can't see that there is, you really need 1 million people in the company to be profitable. And most companies recognize, most brands, most leaders, if you want to call them that, most owners recognize they're, just to get to 100,000 people is a very difficult task in the network marketing industry, much less to get to 500,000, 1 million, 2 million members. It does not happen in this industry. And I can't think of a company that's launched in the last 5, maybe 10 years that has gotten to even 1 million members, regardless of time frame. And so to see us do it, and that's why, fortunately, because of my background, daughter's background, we were able to self-fund this thing. And now that the company is, healthy, successful, has all these members, it is profitable. But again, it's very challenging. The barrier to entry for other companies to compete with us, for lack of a better word, not that I am scared of, I appreciate, I recognize, I want competition. I think it just makes everybody stronger. I'll give an example in a second, but it's very challenging for companies to see that, hey, this, and now that we're doing it, now we're the biggest, and we just got such a huge advantage that companies don't even want to compete, which gives you guys just a huge opportunity to go out there, share it with the world, make some money, and make some long-term, true, honest residual income that really doesn't happen in the network marketing industry. So keep up the great work. You guys are on fire. You're in the right place at the right time, and we are just getting started. So with that, let's go out to our awesome Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. What do you got for us today?
Hello, everyone. Seriously, I can't believe our numbers. I hear them, and then I also hear the potential that we still have with how many other people are still out there not taking advantage of LiveGood. But still, from what we started 3 years ago, I can't believe where we are. It really is so amazing. And I thank you all for all your help and support along the way. And I honestly really feel like our numbers continue to grow and grow and grow because of the education that we're providing. We tend to have this trust when we're buying something, or we're as a consumer, right? We trust in the person that we're buying from. Example, I'm going to just pull up Starbucks right now because I don't know if you guys know, but there's been this class action lawsuit going on and about contaminants in their coffee. We go there as a consumer and we just trust, right? They are very popular, well-known coffee shop, right? So with the education that we're providing you guys, and we're teaching you that you can't just trust, you have to be your own advocate, you have to do your research, you have to read things, you have to dissect. And I know it's a lot of work, because we do consume a lot of things, but it's really important. And the education that we're providing you through LiveGood and the transparency that we're providing you through LiveGood is really what is growing this company, because people are seeing and understanding. And I see a lot of that too with the emails that I get. And you're asking me, so and so sends you this product and says you have to buy this. It's $88 a month, blah, blah, blah. And you dissect it a little bit already, right? You tell me, okay, I visually see there's a proprietary blend. I can visually tell this. What else? That's great. Then I dive deeper, I dig deeper, and I give you more ammo. Marketing is tough. Like, I'm like, again, when you guys send me this stuff and I start off, first thing I read is the marketing. And I'm like, wow, this thing sounds amazing. But then you look at really what's in the product and it's not amazing. It's not cool. It's not going to do what it's saying it's going to do, right? So marketing is very, very pushy. It's aggressive and it's convincing and it's everywhere. I was listening to this podcast this morning, and this is kind of different, but it was talking about why, like, it was big on protein, which, mind you, our Monday training is going to be hardcore on protein and muscle as the longevity organ. So check that out on Monday. But they were talking about protein, and like, say you go to the marketing for like a carton of milk, and then you have a marketing for protein chips. Protein chips is allowed to make all these marketing claims. A gallon of milk is not. These whole food sources, a pound of lean ground beef, they're not allowed to make these big protein claims. It's something about the marketing law. So it's crazy. But you take these protein chips, that, guys, it's still just unnecessary calories. It's great that we're concerned about protein. I love that. Yes. But it's just to show you that the marketing is crazy, and the amount of money that these companies are given to pour, to dump into marketing is outrageous. So of course it is going to sound amazing. Do your research, use me, share. Check out our Monday Zooms, guys. We don't do these Monday Zooms for ourselves, right? We know this information and we already practice it. This is for you, and this is for you to do for yourself and for you to also share to others. Because again, the more education is key. The more we can do this, the bigger we can grow, and the more people we can get, our products in their hands, which is the goal. And why? No, it's not just to sell the products, guys. It's to actually help each other, help everyone become healthier, because it doesn't have to be that complicated. We tend to overcomplicate things all the time. So strip it down, go back to the basics. And that's, again, what we are all about. I really, really liked our training last Monday. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, but it kind of put together all of our supplements in a sense of like a root cause approach, and why each one was so specifically formulated, and each one stacked upon the others. So make sure you check that out. And I was thinking about something when you were saying about how no other company is going to do this. They're not. They're not, because it is crazy what we're selling the products for. What's not crazy is that this is what they cost to make. I mean, it sounds crazy, but this is it. What's crazy is what we are actually selling them for. Because when Dr. Ryan and I were working with the chemist on our skincare line, and I can't remember exactly which one he was saying. Maybe it was the serum, maybe it was ageless or a moisturizer, but he was like, this product, you can retail this product for $100, $120. And we're like, that's not what LiveGood's about, right? But it was crazy. So that's what people are doing, right? And you see what we're selling it for. It is not cheap ingredients. That is not the reason we're able to do this. It is the reason we're able to do this is because how we run our business, and how we don't have, again, these big offices and these big payouts and all these crazy things, right? It's very slim, and it's for a reason, and nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that because people are too selfish and too greedy. So sets us apart. But again, thank you guys. Keep up the great work. Always here to help you. You know that I love it. And again, education really is my passion. And it's not just education, it's teaching it to you. So join our Monday Zooms. Check out this Monday. Like I said, it's all about protein and muscle and how it is the longevity muscle. And I see that Dr. Ryan has joined us. So we'll get to hear more product stuff. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. I was not aware of the class action suit against Starbucks, but it makes perfect sense, guys. I mean, the longer you go with a brand, with a company, with a product that's not showing you anything, any certificate analysis, any toxicity tests, heavy metals tests, any of those third-party tests, even especially when you ask them for it, I mean, and then something comes up. It's not that surprising. I mean, we just heard this brand, Live It Up Greens, who's been, I mean, these guys, this is a funny story. They actually ran an ad. They paid for an ad with a picture of our super greens on it to get themselves attention. Yet there was no comparison in the actual article of our super greens. It was, and the funny thing was, I should post that video again, was that like every comment on their post, on their ad that they paid for, was about super greens and how this is the best product out there, cleanest, healthiest, about a third of the price of what these guys are charging. And like Lisa said, I mean, you know, like the skincare product that we could sell for $120. If this garbage is selling for $59 online, we could sell this all day for $59, $79, $99 and still be good value because you're getting something clean. You're getting something healthy, healthier, cleaner, more transparent than anything else out there on the planet. Yet we're only selling it for $19.95 to our members. Like those, you know, we're talking about $4 or $5 profit margins. That's why companies don't want to enter this space and compete with us. They don't know how to run a profitable company, to keep it lean, to not have to pay all these corporate officers and all these consultants and all this other crazy stuff. We know how to do it. Fortunately, because of our experience, because of, you know, quite honestly, what I bring to the table, we can make it profitable, keeping it lean. And keep in mind this, like this is kind of a cool story too. Ryan, Lisa, Nodder, and I, we didn't get paid in this company probably for about a year into it because we needed to build that up. We needed to build up the bank account. We needed to build up our inventory stack. We needed to make sure that this company was clean and healthy. All that time, we paid out commissions on time every time, shipped every single product on time every time. We weren't getting paid because we wanted to invest in the business. We wanted to invest in the company, make sure that we were set up for the long term. And most companies don't have those resources, those options to be able to do that. And that's why, you know, I believe that's why there hasn't been any competition yet. Because again, when you see a company go from 0 to 2 million members and your company's going the opposite direction and you say, hey, what are they doing? Can we do that? Copying is a big part of business. You see it in every industry on the planet. When everyone sees something that's working, there's like 10, 15, 20, 30, 100 other companies that launch doing something similar, recognizing that that's where the customer is spending their money. That's how the consumer is shopping. That's what the end user wants. And recognizing that there's zero people in 3 years have even tried to do what we're doing. It's a very challenging thing, and it makes us very proud that we're able to do it and able to do it at such a huge level. And really at this point, be able to scale very, very big. And because we've got the resources now, we've got the infrastructure, we've got the backbone, we've got everything in place that we can scale this thing to 10 million people next month, 20 million people in a few months, 50 million people. We need to build up some inventory when that happens, but we are ready to do that, and I believe it's coming. So awesome stuff, Lisa. And yeah, guys, definitely join that webinar on Monday to hear all about protein. And I'm sure we'll hear some about essential aminos, maybe some other awesome products, but you got to protect those bones, those muscles, and yeah, stay strong. Awesomeness. All right. Let me do rank advancements here real quick, and then we'll take it out to Dr. Ryan. So another big week, lots of ranks. This gets me so excited when I see these numbers every single week, and I see that this duplication is continuing. You guys get it, and you're sharing it. You believe in it so much that you continue to share it, tell other people about it. And the best part about this, as I mentioned earlier, is in LiveGood, nobody gets hurt. And here's another thing. Everybody needs LiveGood. Everybody needs nutritional supplements. That's the most important thing. And if you're going to get nutritional supplements, why would you not get the best ones on the market at the best prices anywhere? And that's what people are seeing and not able to unsee. Nobody's going back to spending $59 for some garbage out there when they could get the best greens product on the planet for $19.95, less than $20, guys, for this product. Like, that is insane. That has not been seen in the supplement space maybe forever, because it doesn't happen. Companies want to jack up the prices. Again, we should be selling this for more, but that's not our model. Our model is to give it to you guys for as close to cost as possible and help you get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. So that's number one. People need these supplements. If you're going to get them, get the best at the best price. Number two, if this company, if Nader and I are even a little bit right, and we put in another 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million members in this company, and you don't have a position in it, you're going to wish you did. Everybody, for 10 bucks a month, you buy one product a month, you're saving more than the 10 bucks, the difference between the retail and the member price, and you're winning. Like, there is no reason. So again, anyway, I just, we see these numbers, and as excited as I get about them, it still makes perfect sense because everybody needs LiveGood. And as we talked about at the beginning of the call, we've got less than 1% of people in these markets, in the network marketing industry and in the supplement space, even in this company yet. The opportunity, the potential is so huge, so wide open. I mean, even if we just double what we have right now, that another 1%, that is a tiny, tiny number and just such an easy target to hit. Like, if we don't have 5% of these industries, these spaces, the network marketing industry and the supplement space, I would be shocked. I mean, 5%. We should have like 40% of the supplement space should be buying from LiveGood. Why would you spend more money on lower quality products? When people learn about LiveGood, they don't shop anywhere else. So to think that we can go from 1% to 2% is like bonehead simple. Clearly that's going to happen. To think that we could go to 10% is still like not even a stretch. And again, I believe we should be at 30 to 40% of that market because there's no competition. We have the best products at the best prices. So again, when I see these numbers of new ranks, I get so excited, but at the same time, it's like, obviously, like, it makes sense. This is so easy, so duplicatable. People need it. They're helping others and winning. So here we go. We had 789 new bronzes just this week alone, over 100 people a day. 100 people a day reaching our first rank of bronze. That doesn't happen in any network marketing company in the history of the industry. Most companies aren't even putting in 100 people a day. We are rank advancing well over 100 people every single day. So congratulations, bronzes. You're in profit. You're winning. Keep that momentum going. Get up to silver next week. Let's do it. Silvers, we had 78 new silvers, more than 10 a day. 10 people every single day, actually more than 11, building a team of at least 20 members in their organization. Silvers are making about $100 to $300 a month. To see that many people doing that every single day, guys, to think like you could do this. And this is the coolest thing because so many companies out there, a lot of you guys have been in multiple companies, and to think that you can't, like, to build a team of 20 people in a network marketing company is hard. It is not an easy thing. That's why 99.9% of people never are able to do it. We've got 11 people every single day of the week hitting our rank of silver. Like, here, for the first time ever, people can believe in themselves again. They can believe that they can actually do it. They see average people who have struggled in the network marketing industry, who have never been able to enroll a single person or sell a single product, being able to rank advance and get to bronze and get to silver. And a lot of them get to gold, platinum, and diamond. We've got some diamonds in this company who have never made money in the network marketing industry. And by making money, like I'm saying, they've never made more than $100 a month, and they've gotten to platinum and diamond in LiveGood. And there's more than, a couple of them. There is a lot of people who have struggled in the network marketing industry and able to do this because it's simple, because it works, because people stick. You don't have that revolving door syndrome like you have in every other company. We talk about it. The average person stays in a company for 2.8 months, less than 3 months. You can't build a long-term residual income when people are going out the back door every 3 months. With LiveGood, because people stick, once they're in, once they see it, they can't unsee it. That's why your residual income check is going to be here in 5 years, is going to be here in 10 years, in 20 years, when all those other companies are out of business in 2 or 3 years because they're doing it the wrong way. When people get value, when you're giving them true honesty, transparency, again, value and trust, it just makes sense and they're going to stick with you. And that's, we pride ourselves on doing the right thing and doing it just not just because to get them to stick, but doing, in the words of what's the show, Ted Lasso, doing the right thing is never the wrong thing. Do the right thing and good things happen. So congratulations to our 78 new silvers this week. We had another 17 golds this week, more than 2 a day. 17 people hit the rank of gold, built a team of at least 100 members in their organization. Like, that happens maybe once in a month in most network marketing companies. We're doing more than 2 every single day, people building a team of 100 people. That's the duplication. That doesn't happen if people can't get to bronze. That doesn't happen if people can't get to silver. Golds are making on average $300 to $500 a month. We've got some golds over $2,000 to $3,000 a month with a more mature organization. Congratulations to our 17 golds. We had 3 new platinums this week alone. People who built a team of 500 members in their organization. 3 just this week. Platinums are making on the low end about $1,000 a month. On the high end, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 a month as they're approaching diamond. Congratulations to our 3 platinums. And we had another diamond rank affiliate break that rank this week. We had Jungkwin Chin from Korea hit the rank of diamond. Congratulations, Jungkwin. Keep up the great work. And diamonds are still averaging over $10,000 a month in true, honest, transparent residual income. And with those bonus pools, they get to, what's the word Nodder always uses? They're a partner in the company. They get a piece of every single dollar that comes in to the entire company. So keep crushing it, guys. It's just going to continue to build. If you're silver and you have your sights set on diamond, you can get there. Just be consistent. Keep talking to people, keep sharing, keep working, and watch that duplication. It's going to happen. In fact, Jungkwin, I looked at their organization. Jungkwin signed up 6 people total. And the last one was like over a year ago. And her organization, her organization continued to grow and continued to build without this person having to actually recruit anymore. And that's what happens. I mean, when you get something that just takes fire and continues to build and grow with or without your involvement, that's what happens. You want it to go faster? Keep working, keep recruiting, keep building, keep growing, keep sharing, keep telling, keep the word going, and keep, because guys, I mean, this is something much bigger than all of us. We are genuinely helping people change their lives, both physically and financially. And that's a huge, huge, huge thing. So don't take that for granted. Don't not see that as you don't see highest quality, lowest price, and continue to help people because people need it. I mean, the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. Another reason we're growing as fast as we are, people are recognizing that, coming out of their comfort zone and saying, hey, it's time to change. It's time to do something. They find out about LiveGood, highest quality products, lowest prices, full transparency. It's over. I mean, we're just helping people and they're so thankful. And I love the testimonials that are coming in every single day. And it's all because you guys are out there sharing. So keep up the great work. You guys are on fire. I got a little bit more awesomeness for you guys, but let's go out to our awesome director of product development, Dr. Ryan. How's it going?
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. It's going well. Thanks, man.
Welcome.
I was just telling you something, and I kind of wanted to tell the team today the same thing. So, like, if you've listened enough, you know that I've sort of bashed some of these influencers, but it's kind of upsets me a little bit though, because some of the ones I really respect, I will watch, and then all of a sudden, you know, they affiliate and they promote some product, a dietary supplement, and I look at it and it's junk. Oh crap! You know, I know they're getting big commission or something out of that deal, right? And they're probably not taking the product. But this took it to a whole nother level recently. This physician group that I joined a while ago. So it's a doctor-run portal where, you know, through COVID and outside after COVID, they've gotten bigger because, you know, they consider themselves to be, you know, truth warriors, people that are really kind of, their passion is the truth. And they're really trying to distill down and cut out some of the noise. And so I saw this webinar where it was promoting the truth about dietary supplements. So I signed up and I joined it. And the first thing I come across is the physician saying, well, you know, we were never trained in nutrition. We never were trained in supplements. I don't really know much about them. That's why I brought on the expert today. And they turn it over to this expert that owns a supplement company. I immediately go to look at the supplements that he owns and he promotes, and complete junk. Proprietary blends, inactive ingredients that don't need to be in there. And the price points were exactly what you guys, Lisa and Ben, were just talking about: 40, 50, 60, 70, $80 for a 30-day supply. I was like, oh, bummer, man. Like, this is like, So I told Ben this the other day, and I was kind of like, oh, this sucks. Like, this is terrible. And Ben's like, well, yeah, it's not good, but it's good in a way that LiveGood's doing what LiveGood's doing. It's a really important thing. And I got to tell you, that really resonated with me. I was like, holy crap, that's so true. Like, what an opportunity. And so for those that are just joining, or, you know, it's such a huge opportunity. Ben's not kidding when it says 10 million. And it's just an unbelievable thing. And that's still just a small piece of the pie. Supplement industry is very, very big, very, very big. And look what we're doing, guys. I mean, we're crushing it. We've got 50 plus SKUs. This is a busy year for us. Last week, I announced some secret that Ben didn't hear, that that Ben approved 2 new products that are kind of in the same category, 2 different flavors of meal replacement. And I dropped a hint that they were sort of in that overnight category, oats category, and I think people responded pretty well to it, because when you start talking about USDA certified organic, 30 grams of protein per serving, 300 calories, well-balanced fatty acids, carbohydrates, protein. I mean, just an unbelievable meal replacement. It tastes amazing. It's healthy. It's good for you. And the price point's going to be incredible. So food category is one that we're very excited about getting into and disrupting that one as well. Next up, we're waiting on the parasite cleanse. That should be done here and ready to deliver soon. I'm not going to say exactly when, but next few weeks. Very, very pumped about the parasite cleanse. We'll definitely need to be doing a lot of education around that product. Make sure you guys are, getting the most out of it, right? That's what Lisa and I really care the most about. Is it's cool to come out with something that's neat and different and very effective, but we also want to make sure you're educated around it. It's a huge disservice to buy a supplement and not know what to expect or how to get the most out of it. I don't want you wasting your money, your time, your effort. So yeah, that's definitely what's up next. And then behind that, the hydrogen is still a number one focus for me. I told you guys I sourced the proper amount of hydrogen. Well, we had to reformulate a little bit to make the tablet Effervesce better. So for those of you who don't know, we're doing a hydrogen tablet, molecular hydrogen that dissolves in water and will provide your body with a high amount of hydrogen, and will be a potent antioxidant. So we'll get into that later. That's another cool product. And as you can probably tell, I'm driving, so I'm not going to go down the list. I don't have my computer in front of me. But I do want to say something about our upcoming call on Monday. So we're going to touch on the protein thing, like Ben said, and the amino acids. And I just want to highlight a study that was just published, just to reinforce the fact that the protein-rich diet's not a fad. The study showed that a lot of it was actually multiple studies. Participants in the study, one of the outcomes was measuring bone density. So looking at people that are osteopenic or osteoporotic and weak bones. And guess what showed the most benefit? You nailed it. Protein. Protein was able to really improve bone density. I can't conclusively say this, but I think it even showed that it was superior to the medications used to treat bone density. But don't hold me to that just yet. I need to go back and actually read the whole study. So powerful stuff. I do believe that protein, the recommendations are very severely inadequate for us. They're really just to keep you alive. They're not there to help you thrive. And, so when we start talking about Monday and we start talking about the importance of lean muscle mass, this isn't where we tell you have to take protein and then go do some crazy 2-hour treadmill run and lift weights every single day for 2 hours. No. You need to put protein or amino acids in your body, and it will do it on its own. But when you obviously add in exercise and other healthy lifestyle habits, you can really extend your health span. And so that's what we're going to talk about, guys. Please join us. There's going to be so many pearls that come out of Monday's call. It's a passion area for Lisa and I both, and Ben, and it's highly effective, and it's really the key to longevity. So look forward to seeing you then. Ben, I am driving, so I'm going to send it back to you for now, buddy.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mentioned the overnight oats earlier on the
Oh,
call.
you
You were
did? Oh,
talking
awesome.
about them yesterday. I know how excited you are. Dr. Ryan's been eating them every day and loving it. So,
Yep.
and that's another great thing. Like this guy makes these products, he uses these products, he tests these products, just like our Vitality. I mean, before we even launched this thing, before we even made it officially a product, he made this formula, started testing it for 90 days. It boosted his free testosterone by 60%, his total testosterone by 20%. And this is a healthy guy. And to see that happen from just one product is absolutely awesome. But same thing with the
Facts.
overnight oats. Yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, so that's really all we got. So I know you guys are still waiting on fundraising. It has made some progress this week, and we are super close. Can't wait to roll that out. We've been doing a lot with email marketing. Every Tuesday, I forgot to send the email last week. We're going to make it all really organized in the next few days, so it'll be ready on Tuesday. For those of you who want to make TikTok and or Facebook videos and monetize those to generate some extra income to help build your organization, all of that stuff. We've brought on team member Mo, who's heading that up. He's doing a great job responding to all the emails, giving you guys feedback, leading those calls to help you be able to do that. We've already put ad spend behind a few videos. Haven't had a ton of awesome ones yet, but I know they are coming. And with the few awesome ones that we have seen have been generating some sales. So that is exciting to see, and just give you a glimpse, a taste of what's coming. So guys, we have a lot of big things in place, and it's taken, 3 years of testing and proving ourselves and figuring things out. And at the same time, testing some different advertising methods and all this stuff. We've really figured it out. But one thing I wanted to comment on, as Dr. Ryan said, it's crazy, the healthcare industry and professionals, how little they know and recognize about what's good and what's not when it comes to nutritional supplements. And I think I shared this story last week, but I have one of my best friends from college. He's a doctor. He's a medical doctor in the ER. And his wife, he asked me, he's like, hey, my wife is using these Live It Up greens. What do you think of them? And I'm like, this is like literally 2 or 3 years ago. I'm like, I don't know much about it, but I know that they don't show you what's in the product, so you have no idea, and they're overpriced. Why don't you try our stuff? And he's been ordering it since then. And then last week, when this whole salmonella thing, people are getting salmonella from this product. Like they've recalled everyone that's ordered in the last 6 months or something can send their product back because people have, multiple people are getting salmonella, which is so easy to test for. If you've got contaminants in your product and you're still selling it because you didn't take the time, effort, energy, or spend the money to do a third-party test to figure out that you're not going to get people sick, then you should be out of business. But point is, even a doctor, a very successful, highly educated doctor, doesn't recognize that this might not be a safe, healthy product. And his wife, his own wife, is taking it, and he didn't necessarily recommend it, but he knew that she's taking it. He looks at it, can't see anything wrong with it, can't figure out what's wrong with it. And so it's interesting out there. And like Dr. Ryan said, he was listening to a radio show the other day where this is a well-respected health profession or a health expert, and they bringing on some product that's garbage and promoting it. It's crazy what's going on out there. And that's why, like Lisa was talking about, education is so huge. And that's really become our foundation. The more people we can educate that 97% of supplements are not clean, not healthy, and are probably going to get you more sick than they are going to get you healthy, and they're overpriced, they're not telling you what's in it, they're not showing you any third-party testing results. When people start learning these things, again, they can't unsee it. And so it's a very easy story to tell. It's a very easy lesson to teach. And once people get it, again, they're not going to leave you. And we're doing it right. So good stuff there. But I was listening to, I like giving you guys some value on these calls as well as just announcements. But you guys know how much I love you, and just am so excited to have you. I see us as a team, and I'm kind of the captain of the team. I don't even want to say the coach, because I'm in the trenches, working with you guys and just crushing it every single day, and love it. And I love I'm competitive. Dr. Ryan's competitive. Lisa's competitive. Not like we like winning, and to be able to help you guys win and be able to give you that and just quite honestly dominate multiple different industries out there. And we've talked about this a lot throughout this call is lack of competition to scare, like no one even has the, whatever you want to call it, cojones, moxie, whatever, to challenge us, to compete with us. That speaks volumes. Like companies know they can't hang. Like this company is going to be the supplement brand. It's going to be the Kleenex, if you will. What other brands out there that are the brand, if you know what I mean? Like we are going to be the supplement space. What LiveGood products do you have? What are you getting from Live? Like that's where we're going. That's where we're heading. We want to be that gold standard. We are the gold standard when it comes to quality, when it comes to transparency, when it comes to price. There is nothing that we're doing that can be beat by any other company, brand, product out there. And we're just continuing to add on more products and continuing to grow and give you guys just more and more power, ammunition, tools, systems, resources, everything you need to keep going out there and crushing it. But I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I learned something. I love learning. Always be learning should be a good lesson in itself. But they were talking about energy management. A lot of people focus on time management. You got to do this, do this, do this, do this. Make sure you get everything done. But energy management is such a cool concept that people don't think about because everybody has better energy in some parts of the day than they do in others. If you're a morning person and you crush everything in the morning and you're a little tired or lazy or just unfocused in the afternoon, then obviously the morning is your strong time. Other people are the opposite. It takes them a few hours to wake up and get going and turn their brain on. That, it's not until after lunch that they actually start being productive and crushing it. So you got to recognize when you're strongest in your energy, when you have the most energy, and align your most important tasks with the time that you have the most energy. Because if you're a morning person and you're crushing in the morning and the first thing you do is check your emails, you're kind of wasting your time. You could do emails when you're not as excited about things. Emails can wait. They can get done anytime. But if you've got something on your list that absolutely needs to get done, that you need to crush, you need to align that with the time that you are the most focused, that you have the most energy, that you have the most power to go out there and crank something, and put the easy stuff like checking emails, like doing whatever, paying bills, doing dishes, to the time where you don't have as much energy and don't need as much energy because the task is boring. It's going to get done. It doesn't require as much attention, energy, or focus as the most important stuff. So that was just a cool thing that I had never really thought about because a lot of times I have been checking emails first thing in the morning. I'm a morning guy. I wake up and I'm ready to crush. And then by the afternoon, especially after this call, these calls, I put a lot of energy into it. And so after the call, I'm ready to go chill out, maybe go for a paddle with my wife or whatever. But we, the energy is in the morning for me. And so I've realigned when I focus on the important stuff and try to knock it out first thing. And then, if my emails have to wait till after this call or after lunch or whatever, that's fine. And if they don't get done, they don't get done. They'll still be there tomorrow. So focus on the important things and align that with the time that you have the most power, most focus, most energy. If you need extra energy, you know where to find it. I mean, our E3 is amazing, especially pre-workout wise. Our best brain boosting supplement, our methylene blue for focus, concentration, mental clarity. And I'll tell you what, guys, this has become one of my favorite products, our new NAD strips. Talk about focus and concentration and just not just mental energy and power. I just feel like empowered when I take this product, Dr. Ryan. I don't know if it gives you the same feeling, but this somehow, whatever it does, maybe my cells have been missing something, but when I take this, it's like everything works better in my body. I have better workouts. I get things done better. I have better focus. And just things work. So that's an awesome product. But yeah, that's my training for the day. Align your energy with your tasks, energy management, not just time management, though that's important as well. and just keep crushing it, guys. Keep sharing, keep the dream alive, keep that passion, keep that joy, keep that love, because all we're doing is helping people win, helping people get healthy, helping people earn income, and helping people win. And you guys are a huge part of that. That's why we continue to be the fastest growing company in the network marketing industry, in the supplement space, and we are not slowing down. In fact, we are the complete opposite and just getting that train, that snowball, that whatever you want to call it, rolling even bigger again. And big things are coming. So yeah, if you haven't ordered your products yet, definitely do that. This has been another one I've been noticing just awesomeness with, is the Shilajit. The more you learn about Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss, so many benefits to that product. Our black seed oil is amazing. If you haven't tried that yet, liver support, keeps your liver clean. When your liver is clean and your gut, where's our probiotic gut support, is clean and healthy and communicating with all your other organs and everything's working. Man, I almost put that on our creatine. Just such an amazing brain supplement as well as muscles and bones. Awesomeness. Our coffee, I mean, 97% of coffee is dirty, unhealthy. This has become one of my favorites. The joint support that this creates, the joint pain elimination that this creates, not to mention the hair, skin, and nails benefits. Just so many awesome things in our collagen. But we've got some amazing, amazing products, guys. And if you're not taking advantage of, it's hard to take advantage of all of them. I get that. But, definitely find the ones that are going to help you the most, whether it's our factor 4 and our magnesium. Our vitamin D is really just a non-negotiable. Everybody needs to be taking vitamin D every single day. I think everyone should be taking essential aminos every day. It's hard to pick just a few, but these products are life-changing, guys. And if you're getting 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 of them in your body every single day, you are on the right track and you will notice a difference. I mean, I'm 50 years old and I am crushing it, not to brag, but this morning at my CrossFit class, we were doing muscle ups, which is like a pull up and then over the bar. And like, it was me and 2 other people were able to do it. Everyone else is like using the bands and all this other stuff. So it's really cool to recognize, what these products can do for you, how they can keep you going, how they can keep you young, healthy, moving forward, and how much you can help other people by introducing them to the products as well. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank this week. Keep up the great work. Get that next rank next week. Join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for the best protein training call you have ever heard. Give you more information, more power, more ammunition to go out there, share it with others, and to get healthy, to understand why protein is so important, how to use it correctly, how much you want to be getting in your body every day, and all of that stuff. Those calls are absolutely amazing, powerful, and if you haven't heard other ones, you can watch them in your back office under your webinars link. You'll also find the link for Monday there. And again, we'll add the Tuesday calls in there as well. They're at 1 p.m. with Mo, teaching you how to create videos to monetize TikTok and Facebook even more. And yeah, let's keep rolling, keep rocking, keep the pedal to the metal, keep the fuel on the fire, and keep changing the world. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. See you on Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See ya.